myself adequately. So.
Then that takes us to your page 18, still on the table. We now deal with, you have it down as the allegation pertaining to cobalt metal springs case. That's item 6 on Commissioner Spice's table at page 14, Commissioners. Would you like then to speak to this matter? Thank you.
Commissioners, I would like just to briefly express my way in this fashion, that this matter has been followed up. However, it was reported that it is investigated by a certain warrant officer, and it does appear as if the matter does not have any police involvement, but that is the matter that we need to verify. And it also goes with the very same Brakpan case at point 3, which it seems like it's one matter, and we thought when we engage with the investigator, we need to check as to whether it's the same case, so that we clarify this matter as whether the police were involved or not. Thank you.
And insofar as this particular case is concerned, firstly, Commissioner Spice was not able to provide a case number. Were you able to determine whether or not there is any case or any case number that can be followed up? I want to test how far your follow-up has gone.
I see the matters were followed up by one of the colleagues, and it will further be expressed adequately by the colleague when he's called in for the commission to testify.
So it's one of the 2 witnesses that follow you who will speak to it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And lastly then, it's the copper plates case, Brakpan case. Commissioners, on Commissioner Spice's table, that's item 5. You have it as item 3 on table 4. Do you want to speak to that?
Yeah, going back to that, when the follow-up was made with regard to the one matter, but as the matter was explained to the colleague who will be coming to talk to this matters as well, would allude that it appears that this is just one matter. It's just happen to happen in different areas.
It's one matter with what? Please say that again.
The Springs matter and the Brakpan case referring to cobalt and copper plate.
Yes.
According to the information that we have gathered, it's just one case.
Okay.
Yeah, but it appeared as though it's 2 cases, but it's an incident that occurred at the same time in different areas.
And have you been able to establish which police station it's answerable to, or whether a similar case has been reported in any of the police stations, be it Springs, because the one is called a Springs case, or Brakpan, because the copper plates one is called a Brakpan case?
It's the Springs matter, which still needs to be followed up as to why these 2 matters seem to suggest that there were no police involvement.
Okay, so we're not talking 2 police stations here. You say 1 police station, and that's Springs. Is that what you are testifying?
Yes, because also there is some information that serves to suggest that in Mpumalanga, the certain area in Mpumalanga also, there was some kind of activities that also occurred that side, but also relate to the very same 2 matters. But that's the information that we need to really verify even though they say there were no police involvement, but we just need to ascertain that.
And lastly, when did you follow up on these two cases? Or one case, whatever the case may be?
Yeah, the follow-ups were also made on the 6th of this month, 2026.
Okay.
Before you move on,
Indeed, Chair.
Mr. Law, when you gave us the numbers a while back before lunch, you said 1, 2, 3 at pages 17 and 18.
Yes, Chair.
Where 4, 7, but now when you were dealing with the very last one, you said 5 of space. Do you want to please revisit
again.
all three? You said 4, 5, 6.
Now, I said what Mr. Kefalakai will deal with are items 4, 5, 6 of Commissioner Spicer's
Yes.
table.
But now, when you were dealing with 3, I think I heard you say 5.
Oh, no. Then I must have misspoke. I apologize.
Okay, all right.
1, 2, 3,
Yes,
the next
and
witnesses
4, 5,
are going
6.
to deal with. So
Yes.
Mr. Kefalakai is not going to address them because specific witnesses are coming in respect of those cases.
Yes.
And similarly with 7 and item 2 of table 2, those have got
Okay.
witnesses to speak to.
Okay, I won't make any changes then to my 4, 5, 6.
Oh, it's 4, 5, 6, yes.
Thank you.
And it's just that he addresses them in a slightly different order in his statement. His first is item 4, then item 6, and then back to 5. Thank you, Chair.
When you say about these 2 and 3, the cobalt and copper plates, when you say they said there's no police involvement or there doesn't appear to be police involvement, who is they you're referring to?
Yeah, it's the investigator of the matter.
This is an IPID investigator.
No, it's the SAPS investigator.
Okay. So you have found the investigator.
Yes, at least we have identified the investigator. However, we never got the opportunity to sit with him and go through the matter just to verify as to whether it's true that the police were not involved. But where I am, we do not have any reason to doubt him that it could be true because all that they were doing was to deal with the operation, but it's still subject to verification since it was raised here at the Commission.
Yeah, the thing though is that according to Commissioner Spies, he mentions Stolz, who at the time was at EMPD, so he was a police officer. And then there is mention of Mackenzie, who I think is still at the EMPD. And then there is also mention of a Captain Kala Hartley, who appears to be from Delmas. Are you aware that specific names have been mentioned of officers were mentioned as involved in these 2?
Yes, the information obtained serves to suggest that they did appear, there were police officers that appeared at the crime scene, but they were told to go.
Okay.
And those that were at the crime scene they were in control of that crime scene.
Yes.
So we if they were really involved, we would want to know the extent of their involvement.
Yes.
So that's what we need to verify.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So when you say they said there were no police officers involved, you're not saying they were never in this scene, in this
Yes.
sense. You're not saying that.
I'm not saying that.
But you're saying what?
Basically, what the evidence serves to suggest is that the Metro Police reportedly went to the crime scene, but they found other police officers who said we are in control of the crime scene, so you do not have any role to play. So they left.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I know we said we will shut up to use chair's words, but again, the crime scene is a crime scene because police officers committed the crime. That's what is being alleged here. So the impression you are creating is that there was a crime and then the police arrived. I mean, IPID should contact Rivers Peace and get these facts from him, but it's not satisfactory to say the investigator says there were no police involved. The investigator is a SAPS person. That's like SAPS investigating itself and exonerating itself. I mean, please, just speak to Rivers Peace and say, we see you have this list. We don't have information on it. Please give us more information so that we can take the cases forward. It's not hard.
I agree, Commissioner.
Mr. Kefalakai, before he responds, if I may, Commissioner, and I do take the point that perhaps it's appropriate to talk to Commissioner Rivers Peace. However, Mr. Kefalakai doesn't have the statement of Commissioner Rivers Peace before him now. Just for the record and how Commissioner Rivers Peace testified on this, well, according to Commissioner Peace, there are two matters, cobalt in Brakpan and the copper plates in Brakpan and cobalt in Springs. Insofar as the cobalt one is concerned, Commissioner Peace records, and I quote, Etienne van de Walt arrived with a helicopter flown by a person impersonating SAPS, said he is Captain Smith. They arrived first on the scene. I'm reading at page 14. SAPS was already present. A female captain, Carla Hartley, then he allocated to Delmas with a question mark, chased them away. Then Stolz Mackenzie arrived on the scene with EMPD marked vehicles. She even posted Instagram photos of the scene and vehicle. They used a modus operandi of stealing the load of freight and then offering the load back to the owner at 10% cost to release via banner phones and a pin drop once they receive the money, according to Hanekom. So that, according to Commissioner Peace, at least a captain by the name of Carla Hartley seemed to be in charge of the scene and should be able to verify whether these issues took place. So, but it's not clear whether she's at Delmas or elsewhere. And that where I think the responsibility lies. Because Commissioner Peace seems to have gone himself on the version of Hanekom, who unfortunately has since deceased. Do you understand, Ntate Kefalakai?
Yes, I understand.
Now, we had shared with you this statement, and particularly this table, where efforts made to establish who Captain Carla Hartley is and what station she's attached to.
Commissioners, what we had thought would be prudent was that we will make follow-ups because, of course, at the time when we were making follow-ups, it was on the 6th of this month. And that was the information, we were reacting on the little information that we had at the time. So we didn't have adequate time to address all of these issues. But surely, we will engage Commissioner Peace. We will follow up on other information. And I believe that there might be more information out there that can help us to address these matters. Thank you.
May I suggest then, once you have completed those follow-ups, that it might be appropriate that you file a supplementary statement to inform the commissioners what steps you took and what you were able to establish.
Noted, Commissioners, that will be done.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioners. That then brings to a close the list of cases that Commissioner Peace complained of. As I indicated, the other cases will be dealt with by the upcoming two witnesses. Mr. Kefalakai, it then takes us to your page 18, and now you start a new chapter.